Oh, no. Good morning, Patty Panthers. Today is Friday, March 7th. I'm Zoe.
And I'm Valerie. Teachers, today is day 6 of rotations. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may now be seated.
We will now have a minute of silence.
We will now give a shout out to our birthdays.
We will now hear from Mr. Luciani.
All right, ladies, thank you. Hey, good morning, everybody. Wow, well, welcome back. Happy Friday, end of the week. That's a good thing, but we are here today. So let's make the most of it and give it everything that we got. During that moment of silence, I was just thinking to myself, what you guys should really be using that for. And you could really use it to think about whatever you need or want to think about, but I encourage you to use that time to get your mind right, to focus on the things you want to focus on today, to set a goal in your mind, to breathe and relax and get over whatever frustration you might have already felt this morning from the bus, from home, from who knows what, just walking in the building. Just take that time to relax and again, get your mind right. So use that time. It can be valuable. So first of all, we're Fridays. We're supposed to have an ambassador here. Ambassador, council members, where are you at? Follow your schedules. Make sure that you know when you are supposed to be here on the morning announcements. That is part of your responsibility. So get it done. The other thing I want to mention or bring up here is things that are going on during the month of Ramadan. And I just started looking up some of the specific guidance that I'm supposed to follow. And so I need you guys to understand sort of these guidelines and these rules that we're going to have to follow. First of all, fasting. And I'm not trying to be mean when I say this. It's just the truth. We do not have to provide you with the space if you are fasting. We don't have to provide you with the space to remove yourself from the cafeteria. Okay, we're doing this because we want to and because it's a nice gesture to make. But first of all, those who are fasting for Ramadan are the only ones who should be here. Secondly, not Lent or not anything else. Secondly, when you are here, you need to respect the fact that we don't have to provide you that space. So this is not a time for recess. It's not an opportunity to play with friends. It is a time to remove yourself from the cafeteria. You need a book or you need something quietly that you can do while you're in here. And similarly, front office will be contacting all families of kids who are here to make sure that your families actually want you to fast. Because we've been in a situation before many times, and even this year, where kids are coming down here and their parents don't want them to. So we need to make sure that you are actually supposed to be here. Respect it, or we'll send you back to the cafeteria. Music. We've received some questions about participating in music. You are required to participate in music, period. So you are not excused from music. You are not going to leave the classroom. And if your parent has a specific request about music, they need to reach out directly to me. Otherwise, you are fully participating in music like you normally would. Have your parent reach out to me if they want to talk through something. Third, prayer. I have not even been following the requirements for prayer. There is a letter that's supposed to go home to your families that they are supposed to formally request that time be set aside for you. And I mean, again, I'm not trying to say this to be mean. I don't even have to approve it. I will, but starting today, I'm going to give Ms. Qureshi these letters for you to take home to your families. So after today, if you don't have that letter brought back to, let's say me, for next week, then you will not be allowed to come down to pray because your parents may not want you to. Your family may not want you to. So we need to make sure that they understand the guidelines about prayer in school, but also we need to make sure that they actually want you to be leaving your classroom, missing instructional time that you're responsible for following up with, so that you can do that. So I hope I made that clear. I hope everyone helps to understand that we got to set some guidelines or else it becomes a free-for-all, which is a little crazy. And if you do need to use the bathroom before you go to pray, you need to make sure that you are handling yourself correctly too. So that's for everybody. Anytime you're in the bathroom, right? All right. With all that aside, it's Friday. So let's make the most of it. Let's enjoy it. Have a great weekend. Let's do it together because together we are.
Howdy.
Go.